evaluating from a standpoint of watching collegiate guys work out, watching tape, how does a guy like Baker Mayfield go ahead of Lamar Jackson when Lamar Jackson literally had a better college career than Baker Mayfield?
Scouting is a subjective business, and it's a Neapolitan ice cream. You like chocolate, you like vanilla, do you like strawberry? So at the time, yes, Lamar Jackson had a better collegiate career, but how did he do what he did? And some people put emphasis on things that Lamar may not have or did not prove that he could do at the college level compared to Baker. So it goes into fit and system. So there's a bunch of variables that go into making that decision. And sometimes, unfortunately, it's not all based on ability. It's a bunch of off the field.
I like that John Browner brought that example up when you could have easily used Mitch Trubisky and Deshaun Watson. You Bears fan.
I didn't want to make it personal, okay? But now you just made it personal because I don't see how Mitch Trubisky went before. You can argue Pat Mahomes. I don't see how he went ahead of Deshaun Watson. I just don't see it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But your explanation is perfect.
Yeah, and then you can look at Watson, Trubisky. Maybe they thought, now here's a thought process. Watson had played 3 or 4 years in Clemson. Maybe people thought he was tapped out. He was good as he was going to get. Mitch Trubisky had 1 year, and they thought maybe the arrow's pointing up. So he may, in the end, be better than Watson. He may not be coming out, but they're betting on the come. So again, it's a very subjective business. And if anybody says they know exactly how to predict the future on an athlete, be skeptical.
GMs to me seem to be getting really good though at nailing in that quarterback. You know, you're not seeing too many. I mean, you're still seeing it, but you're not really seeing too many more busts nowadays.
Here, think about this. It's more a factor of a trickle up effect. Before the NFL set everything in the football ecosystem and things trickled down. But if you look at offensive now, even in high school, they're using that RPO, the spread offense, and it's trickling up from high school to college and now in the pros. And then now you add in the fact quarterbacks are starting to have their own quarterback coaches in high school and in junior high. So the quarterback play has been accelerated. And you add to the fact that NFL teams are starting to adopt, instead of saying, this guy's good at this, this, and that, well, let me change him to do this, this, and that. Let us adopt what they do well. And a perfect example is look at Kansas City's offense. There's a lot of elements of that college spread offense in that Kansas City offense. Yeah. And that's why you're getting better quarterback play.
Yeah. And by the way, I always thought, and I remember years ago having a big argument with Jim Mora Jr., who at the time was the head coach of the Falcons, about why are you trying to turn Michael Vick into something that he's not? And now you're seeing a guy like Andy Reid, say, I've got this ultra athlete at this position, and I'm gonna do what he's best at.
No doubt. Well, that's what you're seeing with coaches that can evolve. They're saying it's not about me, it's not about my system, it's about these players and putting them in positions to be successful. And that's why Bill Belichick, I still think, is one of the best coaches that has ever donned a headset.